After asking an invasive question regarding Whoopi Goldberg's personal life, co-host Ana Navarro was fired by Whoopi. Whoopi was fiercely against talking about her past relationships during a private conversation on The View this Monday. Whoopi, 67, ignited a discussion about love by introducing a piece that appeared in The Guardian. The Guardian story, she clarified, was about the reasons why a person's first love can shape their lives forever. The celebrated actress went on to question each of her co-hosts separately about the veracity of The Guardian's assertion. Examined the anchor, while fellow morning show host Alyssa Farah Griffon, 34, disagreed. 54-year-old Sunny Hostin believed that a person's first love might influence them. Ana Navarro, 51, Whoopi's other co-chair, admitted that she couldn't even recall the feelings she experienced with her first love. However, 45-year-old Sarah Haynes of View team absolutely believed that a person is transformed by their first love. Sarah was asked Whoopi's original question about first loves, and Anna shot it back to her. The renowned comedian chose not to answer the question by offering her viewpoint. Whoopi responded seriously, "We'll be right back," gesturing for the producers to go to a commercial break while she tore up her note card. If Whoopi thinks it's appropriate, she has no problem disregarding the production or her co-hosts. During a contentious roundtable discussion in January, she seemed to have flagrantly ignored a View producer's request as she continued to make her point. The 80-year-old classified document scandal involving President Joe Biden was discussed by the panelists on The View. Following the discovery of multiple secret government documents in his hands at his own residence and office, the head of state made headlines. Given that the morning show is renowned for addressing difficult subjects, the co-anchors didn't take long to voice their thoughts regarding the issue surrounding the commander-in-chief. Whoopi interjected shortly after ABC co-anchors Anna and Alyssa made their compelling arguments regarding President Biden. "I'm going to reiterate this," Whoopi started. "I believe that it truly will rely on what's in those boxes, because if presidents can actually declassify stuff, then the problem for me is I want us to wait and get all the information and know what we're talking about, When Sunny, the show's co-host, interrupted her as she was sharing her viewpoint, the EGOT winner felt compelled to stress that her opinions were based solely on her beliefs. "This is my opinion," the comedian went on. "This is just me saying, President Joe didn't say it. Whoopi said it, and then he cut to a commercial break." In an effort to get the TV celebrity to stop talking, executives let music play in the background while Whoopi spoke. Whoopi disregarded the showrunner's efforts completely. Whoopi's talking time on The View may have been curtailed by those in power behind the scenes due to her previous provocative comments made during contentious debates on the program. Whoopi was removed from The View for 2 weeks in 2022 because to what the network ABC said as her inappropriate and hurtful remarks against the Holocaust and Jews. Whoopi asserted that the Holocaust was about man's inhumanity to man and white-on-white violence rather than about race during a discussion of the anti-Nazi graphic novel Maus. Whoopi brought up the subject once more in an interview with The Times, hinting that there is disagreement among Jews over whether they identify as a race or a religion. "My closest friend said, the absence of a Jewish race box on the census is not for nothing. Thus, that makes me think that we're probably not a race," the woman remarked. "Nazis considered Jews to be a race," Whoopi said in response to the interviewer. "Yeah, but that's the killer, isn't it? You're being told who you are by your oppressor. Why do you think they're telling the truth? They are Nazis. Why trust what they say, anyway?" Whoopi said after learning that Jews' heads and noses were measured by the Nazis in order to prove they belonged to a different race. They did that to black people too. However, that doesn't alter the fact that it is impossible to identify a Jew on the street. "I could be found by you. They were not in your path. That was my main argument. However, you would have assumed that I had taken a large, nasty butt dump on the table while nude," she continued.